Hello folks, welcome to the Friday forecast for the last day of the week, and I'm not trading anymore, so it's 5 p.m. That is my cutoff time, and let's get right into the forecast. So Euro US dollar, it has been stuck in a range. There is one opportunity for a trade, or there has been one opportunity for a trade, and it did look good, but for me personally, since it is Friday and it happened after the Friday afternoon, I'm not trading it. So right here we saw a descending structure, we saw break of the low retrace, descending channel, then we broke the low, got some momentum, got a clean close, and maybe some people were happy to set an order right here. For me personally, didn't fit my plan, and I did not want to enter on this trade because of Friday. So maybe if it was let's say Wednesday or Thursday, I would take it, but because it's kind of stuck in a larger range, and because it's Friday afternoon where I'm only looking for those really high probability setups and combos, I did not take this particular trade. So it is now running in some really nice profit if anyone is in, but as I said, I did stay out. So currently I'm waiting for it to continue down for the next week. Today I'm not trading anymore. I'm waiting for it to continue down and give me a nice flag or break and retest just for this downtrend to continue. So as we know, this was a good setup. It was an okay setup because out of a descending we can often get a impulse to the downside on the euro pairs. That's a common characteristic. So for the euro Japanese yen, as I talked about, it's just stuck in range. So we did have this nice push down, then we broke the low, retraced, just created ranges, and then we kind of ascended and then descended. So just turned out to be larger range bound structures, and I'm expecting just a larger range at this point, something like this. And what I'm waiting for to get in on a trade is that large impulse down, a flag, or a large push up, and then also a nice flag. But I just want to see price move away from the current structure and give me a nice push up or nice push down. Aussie US dollar, so was in actually two trades. I think I actually forgot to talk about this trade right here, which I did enter. So it did end up being a loss, this trade right here, and it was kind of a trading mistake since I took it because I saw that the mentor is in and he explained that it was a good trade, but personally it kind of did not fit my plan. So I was influenced by someone else's opinion, which was kind of a trading mistake and something to think about for the future. So in the future I won't be taking trades if the mentor is in, and if it does not fit my plan. So I will not be changing my plan on the fly. So this was a 1% loss, and then we got this nice uptrend, and I got in another trade right here. So let me take this back. Right here I got in another trade, so on the inside bar. So I was really happy to take it because we were heavily trending up. We saw a really nice uptrend, really nice uptrend, and then we continued in this leg and we got double wicks. But for me personally, it was not much of a warning sign because of this heavy uptrend. I was happy to then take the risk and take the combo entry right here, because as I said, the main factor was the market was trending, and unfortunately this did take me out again for 1%, but it fit my plan. Definitely I would take it again. It was a really good trade. I saw no momentum shift here. Also combos are very high probability to continue, especially when the market is trending. So I was not waiting for a range because I saw a trend, I saw no momentum shift, I saw a combo form, I saw wicks to the downside signaling weakness, and it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles to take out 3 candles. So that does fit my plan, and I did enter on a long trade. And currently then, so what happened, we broke the high, got some momentum, but then created a V reversal. So we are now just stuck in range. What I'm waiting for a breakout out of this range on Monday. So in the next week I'm waiting for that large impulse up like this, then a flag, or a large impulse to the downside, something like this, then a flag, or maybe for a trend to start. So I just want to see price move away from this structure again, we did have a V reversal here, V reversal, so we can get a range, we can get a push down, then look to sell on a nice flag or look for a trend to start to the downside. Aussie Japanese yen also was in a really good trade right here. So the market is really active, which is a good sign. We are trending. So what I saw this V reversal, I saw it range, so we got the range, then we continued up. And I saw it continue up with nice momentum. I saw a trend right here. And then we got a one candle pullback, this right here, and then we continued, got a really clean close. Really good break, perfect break, I would say a textbook trade. Wicks to the downside, signaling weakness to the downside. Just no momentum shift in the pullback, so I did place a pending order here. Got tagged in and then got tagged out for a 1% loss. So another loss, but then again, we can take many losses, because when we take a winning trade, it pays off in the long run. So this is definitely to be expected, and these are just probabilities playing out. This was definitely a really good trade. As we can see, overall market is moving to the upside, so I'm really happy to get in on these continuations, especially when I see a nice push, one candle pullback, continuation, clean close. That is just a textbook setup. So what I'm looking for the next week is I'm looking for this to continue, and then a nice flag or a nice trend to start to the upside. That is definitely what I am looking for. If we reverse, maybe get an ascending, that is a possibility. I will look for a reversal trade to the downside, look for a trend to start to the downside like this. But definitely expecting this to push up and give me a nice uptrend. And the final one, so the pound and the US dollar, we have got a nice move and an opportunity to enter on a trade, but it did not fit my plan again right here. So we got this push down. So first we got this sort of a range. We kind of ranged around, then we got this push down, this push, then we got a one candle pullback and continued. So this is the exact setup I'm looking for in this pair, and that is a large push, a one candle pullback, continuation. But this break was just not enough for me personally. I wanted to see a bit more of a break, for it to break something like this, and we got the wick here. I wanted to see a clean close, and it happened after Friday afternoon, so it happened around 1 p.m. and this did not fit my plan, since I'm only taking those really high probability setups. This was more of an average setup, because how we broke down, it didn't break by much and it left the wick, so it did not fit my plan in the end. And it did end up, it would have taken me out if I entered it, so it's good that I stayed out and did not enter on a short here. What I'm looking for, as always, the next week I'm looking for this to continue down, give me a large push, maybe a nice really clean flag, or a nice one candle pullback and continuation like here, but with a bear close. Same thing to the upside, so I'm looking for it to push up, give me a nice break and retest, or a nice quick flag. Those are the only setups I'm thinking about when I'm looking at the pound and US dollar. So that is it for a forecast. I will see you guys in the next week. Markets are moving, so be alert. Definitely a lot of opportunities, but we need to let those probabilities play out. And we know that one win covers almost all of the losses, so we just need to wait for those wins. Strike rate is about 30 to 40%, so losses are definitely to be expected, and it's just part of the game. So I will see you guys in the next week.